Hey guys, it's a Gameplay Horizon here, and I'm quite excited to announce that we have a new Vanguard hero, and that is a Terran faction. So I was right before on my previous video that the game will release some Terran of Vanguard hero. So before so much ado, let's proceed to the skills description of this hero. So the name of this Vanguard Terran hero, that would be Becky, also known as the Moonfang. And the hero characteristics of this, that would be teleportation. Wow, this is new, guys. And we have here also some control immunity. So mostly Vanguards have the dash skill here or charge skill, but it says here this would be teleportation. So we have here the hero skills information. First, the ultimate skill called Vulture Dance. So Becky performs a 3-stage charge and gains immunity to control effects. And the first and second stage of this charge performs a slashing strike. It is somehow like an assassin, guys, because assassins strikes, dealing damage to all enemies in their path equal to a percentage of Betty's attack. And the third stage, it jumps into the air and strikes the ground, dealing damage to all targets at the landing point equal to a percentage of Becky's attack. And this damage cannot be a critical hit. And we have here also the talent effect, in which the damage of the third stage is increased and also knocks all enemies into the air. And next, the common skill called the Blade Release. Becky releases the blade, increasing her attack and gaining a shield equal to a percentage of attack for seconds. So this Becky is dependent to attack, and maybe this attack is also dependent to HP, because Vanguards usually are in HP build. But of course, if you are a beginner, your Vanguard should be in attack build. And later on, as you progress in the game, your Vanguard will transform into an HP build. Okay, so we have here also the talent effect. This blade release and restores some rage per second for seconds. And I think this would be 5 to 10 seconds. Let's check that out, guys, after the update. And we have here also the common skill called Symphony of Blood. Becky performs a blade dance, dealing damage to all enemies around equal to a percentage of Becky's attack. So we are still dependent on attack. And damage from this ability cannot be critical. And the talent effect of this Symphony of Blood causes targets to take additional damage for seconds and can be stacked up to few times. So I am curious with this Symphony of Blood, because it says here, causes targets to take additional damage. So the question is, can the target take additional damage also from other heroes? That is my question. So let's find it out after the update, guys. And we have here also the passive skill called Contact Suit. So Becky gains additional starting attack equal to a percentage of max HP. So I was right, guys. So this attack is dependent on HP, and the shield of Becky is dependent on the attack, which is this attack is also dependent to HP. So the higher the HP of Becky, the better the shield will be. Okay, so each time Becky takes damage, she restores HP equal to a percentage of max HP. And when Becky receives fatal damage, she ignores it and becomes invincible for seconds, and instantly restoring HP or max HP and rage. And this is like Leo somehow. And this activates only one time per battle. And we have here also the talent effect. When Becky's HP is below 50%, all incoming damage is reduced. And this is effective against true damage also. So this skill is somehow like the same with other Vanguards. But let's check here the exclusive equipment called Quantum Blade. So the Vulture Dance enhancement, it triggers the effect of the blade release before activation. And we have here at EX10, Blade Release Enhancement. During the ability, Becky takes less damage, and this is also effective against true damage. And next, at EX20, we have here the Symphony of Blood Enhancement. After each charge is completed, Symphony of Blood is automatically activated once. And last, at EX30, guys, Contact Suit Enhancement effect. For each death of an allied Terran hero, Becky's death ignore. For each death of an allied Terran hero, Becca's death ignore effect activates an additional time. So most players were confused about this skill. So let me explain this to you. For each death of an allied Terran hero, if there are 5 or 6 Terran heroes, Becky's death ignore effect activates an additional time. It says here an additional time. So for example, if we have 6 heroes on our team and those 5 heroes will die, considering that those heroes are Terran, it means that the contact suit enhancement will be extended because it says here an additional time. So the contact suit enhancement, if you will read this, when Becky receives a fatal damage, she ignores it and becomes invincible for seconds. Okay, so let's assume that the seconds here, that would be 5 seconds, and every time a Terran hero dies, these seconds here will increase. So for example, we have 5 seconds and plus 1 Terran hero will die. That will add up. So maybe around 2 seconds or 3 seconds additional time for this invincibility if all of your Terran heroes will die and only Becky remained in the team, considering that you have 6 Terran heroes on your team. So that would be 3 times 5, a total of 15 seconds. If and only if the additional time is 3 seconds. So that is the meaning of this contact suit enhancement. So next we have here the patch notes of Eternal Evolution, and this is the version update details, new heroes and heroes optimization, a new limited recruitment in which you can obtain here Becky and also other heroes like Kalasa and Puluno. And next another new limited recruitment, and you can obtain here Tarish. And we have here also a new event, a Symphony or Spacetime Symphony, in which you can obtain here Becky, Divine Prototype Recruitment cards, Chaos Soul Nucleus, and also Crystal Nucleus Dust, and other stuffs like, for example, Astral Recruitment cards. And then we have here a new event called the Titanium Coin Exchange. Okay, this is nice. Okay, so we have here also the Gimutsu Bell event, and let's see what prototype can we get here. So the main rewards of this event were changed into Becky and the Red Divine Prototype. Okay, Divine Veil? Huh. I thought that this was a new prototype, guys. Okay. Anyway, this is okay for beginners. And also we have here a new details gathering in which you can obtain here some rusted gears and also some mythic runes. And then premium project development, this is standard. We have here also guild versus guild, this is also standard. And okay, so we have here an endless battle, and let's see who are the heroes that will be buffed. Maybe that would be Daji and Becky. Okay, so we have here also a new interstellar exploration. Oh my god. I hope we should not wake up here like 4:30 in the morning to attack. And then we have here also some game content adjustments and optimizations. In the Hell Arena will begin its 8th season, and Nature season on August 15th. So this season will include the buff of Blessing of Life Goddess. So during this season, let's check, guys. So the max HP of all heroes is increased by 30%. For the first 30 seconds of the battle, the shield and the healing received by all heroes are increased by 50%. And number 2, adjusted the Hell Arena shop, added SP hero Heimdall's Shard. So we have here already Heimdall's Shard, guys. And next we have here optimized interstellar exploration, adjusted challenge. Okay, time to 5 to 11 in game time, and the settlement that would be 11 to 5 in the morning the next day in game time. So additionally, the efficiency of idol rewards production is improved. So players ranked in the top 100 on the home planet practice grounds can challenge players from Kairon to Zoo, and players from Kairon to Zoo can challenge players from Avadar to Kasti. Wow. So they implemented this, guys. Yes. Okay, so number 3, the number of daily free tickets has been increased to 6. And also we have here ticket prices have been also adjusted, and also they optimize combat. Summoned units can now inherit the effects of some gems. Wow, nice. Okay, so bug fixes, they also fixed the issue where Daji'S recruitment was incorrectly navigated in Daji'S guide. So they also fixed the issue where the set recommendation icon was not displayed in the filtered Daji equipment sets, and also Fix the issue where the idle rewards of the interstellar exploration won't display as 0 after exiting the border and re-entering the event page. So we have here also fixed the issue where Daji'S attribute a doubling effect could continue to stack after activating the ultimate skill. Maybe Daji will be nerfed, but considering we have here also optimized combat in which summoned units can now inherit effects of some gems. So this may affect Daji. So I think this is called balance. And the next fix the issue where some players on the event page, okay, this is not that significant. And I think this is significant, guys, for Daji. Fix the issue where the nine-tailed fox might still revive after Daji's death. Okay, so I think that's it, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again on my next videos. Bye-bye.